Hey guys, if you're trying to platinum or 100% Black Ops 4, then there's probably a couple of trophies/achievements that are giving you a little bit of pain. Specifically, these would be Blackout Historian and Zombie Fanatic for unlocking the various characters in Blackout, and Not a Fluke for winning 10 Blackout games. These are tough because even if you've squatted up with 4 or 8 or 12 of your buddies, you're still up against potentially 60, 70, 80 others, and it can get pretty brutal pretty quick. So, I want to cover an easy mode method that allows you to have you and your buddies alone in a match so you can get the win or unlock whatever characters you need without anybody shooting at you, unless it's for the purposes of unlocking another character. That sounds like something that might be interesting to you, then stick around. I do need to prefix this though. What I'm about to cover is relatively non-trivial. You're going to need a VPN, some setup time, and multiple consoles. 3 in particular. Or you're going to need 2 buddies, each with their own VPN and console, in addition to your own. So why would we do any of this? This sounds crazy, right? VPNs, multiple boxes. I think JFK said it best. We do these things
not because they are easy, but because they are hard.
Sometimes to achieve hard things, you've got to do hard things. So we're going to do this on 2 different maps, starting with the Alcatraz quads mode. It has a smaller number of player requirement to start the match, so that suits us really well. And it still enables us to unlock most of the characters, 8 of the 12 in fact. So here we have 3 consoles, each with 2 controllers attached, for a total of 6 accounts. Each of the consoles is in turn connected to a VPN, which has those consoles connected to Australia, despite the fact these consoles are actually in the USA. Why Australia? Because at the time I'm recording this, it's 3 AM in Australia, which will help ensure that only our boosting group will be the ones in the match. So let's do a quick regional check, which you can do in-game in Black Ops 4, and check we're actually in Australia. All good. So now we need to squad up. So bringing in 2 extra people, each with 1 console, and each of those consoles has 2 controllers attached. And there we have our 10 accounts ready to go. So we hit deploy, and in short order we should see that all 3 of them hit the joining match stage. So they now are joining the match and heading into staging. As is often the case, the longest part of many of these matches is the staging phase. And I'm sure you don't want to watch 5 minutes of staging, of us standing there doing nothing, so I'll speed this up. Note that while we're in the staging area, we're keeping an eye on the top right number, which is the number of accounts currently in staging. It should remain at 10 because there are 10 of us. And we're now entering the match. And then when the match starts, we also have a quick check, make sure that's only us in the match. And as you can see, 10 accounts is what's in the match. So the only people in this match are our accounts. In this particular case, I'm just going to show you farming for wins by having all of the non-winning teams immediately leave the match, which means the remaining team will automatically win the match. And after a few seconds, the game figures out that the only team left is the winning team and awards them the victory. But we could just as well be doing character unlocks, and here's how we'd do that on this map. Unlock these 8 characters on Alcatraz. The map is smaller, the drop rates are better, and it's easier to boost on. Go to the basement of Model Industries, press square on the typewriter, pick up the ladder and finish top 3. Find the cell on the ground floor of Cell House, pick up the hat by pressing square and triangle, finish in the top 3. Use one of these skins, go to the ground floor of Cell House, pick up the hat by pressing square and triangle, go to the basement of Cell House, press square on that hanging body, pick up the blood vial. Go to Powerhouse, pick up the jug bottle, get a grenade kill. Kill zombies until you get the pulp magazine, and get a headshot kill. Kill zombies and look in supply drops until you get the mugshot, and get a melee kill. Kill zombies to find the alchemical set and get 2 kills with either a wraith fire or acid bomb. Search supply drops until you get the locket and get 2 shotgun kills. So here we are back after our very quick boosted match victory. And then here we are back at the lobby, ready to repeat the whole process if anybody needs more wins or more character unlocks. Okay, so that's great. We can unlock these 8 characters, that's awesome. But what about the remaining 4? How do we unlock those ones? Well, for that, as you know, we need the big map. And we need 2 specific modes. We want to use the hot and heavy playlist, and we want to use standard quads. We're going to use hot and heavy for Mason. Why on earth would we do that, you say? Well, click the pop-up link that's appeared. Got an explanation of why you want to do Mason and hot and heavy. And then we'll do the other 3 characters in the standard quads mode. So the process for this is just the same as it was for Alcatraz, except instead of 3 consoles connected to a VPN, we need 5 consoles connected to a VPN, and with a squad of 4 on each of the 5 consoles for a total of 20 accounts. And we'll just do a quick VPN check across all 5 boxes, making sure every one of them is connected to Australia correctly. And it looks good. So now we need to squad up with 10 extra accounts, which can be as few as 5 people, each with 2 controllers, or as many as 10 people, each with 1 controller. So we have our full squad of 20 accounts across 5 boxes. Let's deploy. Keep an eye on the top right numbers, making sure it's 20 during staging and 20 during the match, meaning we're the only ones in that match. Okay, the match is now started. Note the number in the top right is still 20, so we're the only people in this entire match. And we can now do some character unlocks, and here's how you do them on this map. Kill zombies until you find the scarf and goggles, then get a kill by running them over with a car. Search supply boxes for Mason's shirt. You do not need to wear the Resnov skin. Do the searching in Heavy Metal Heroes so that you can see the location of all supply boxes via the green beams. Then go to Array, press the green button, and finish in the top 4 if you're in quads, 8 if you're in duos. Search for Resnov's hat in the 4 known spawn locations, 2 in Estates and 2 at Asylum. Then get a kill at a distance of greater than 200 meters and finish second if you're in quads. Land at the clearing, grab the bandana, jump in the helicopter, fly it for 60 seconds, finish first. And that's it, guys. That's how you would boost even on the large map and unlock Woods, Resnov, Mason, and Scarlett. As usual, guys, if you've got any easy mode requests you want to make, drop them in the comments below, and I'll catch you next time.